I think meal prep is actually one of the biggest reasons people stop eating healthy. And let me explain. People think that they're fucking Gordon Ramsay, and for the first 3 times they make their meals, they make it this extravagant, crazy meal. Lemon pepper with sauteed vegetables with a cream sauce and low carb rice hack. And the second time, they make some crazy 6 hour slow cooked meal with, you know, potatoes that are broiled and then slow roasted afterwards. Like just like some fancy, fancy meal that they love and they see on Instagram. And then they realize how much fucking time that they're putting into making these meals, and then they stop. Because after doing it 3 to 4 times, you start to get real irritated and you realize, man, I'm fucking cooking for like 3 hours twice a week. And that's why your meal prep is killing your actual opportunity to be healthy. I've seen a lot of people do it. They will meal prep and they will make all these crazy, crazy meals that they see on Instagram. And yes, mind you, they are good. It is nice to make those nice meals. But making a roasted quinoa salad with roasted chickpeas and cutting up all your tiny strawberries and making your own homemade dressing is going to be difficult to do for the rest of your life. And I've lost 80 pounds making my meal prep like this and stayed lean and in shape doing this the last 4 years. Is making my meal prep simple as fuck. And I'm going to share it with you guys so you can use it too. All right. So first off, I'm not the best chef in the world, but I can cook respectfully and humbly. So I will make my meals still taste good. I'm just not going to sit and have a whole process where I'm making the most fancy, fancy salads, or I'm not making the most fancy, fancy slow roasted chicken breast, or whatever the case may be, because I also have a life to do stuff, and I can't sit and cook every single weekend for 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours. I'd love to, but I'm not going to. So I have components. I build my meal prep around components. I have things that I will mix and match throughout the week, and I will make those things and you know, taste good, and I will mix and match it, but I'm not sitting and making every single mix and match item take forever. So this is how I do it. All right, twice a week I do this at most. You can do it once a week if you really want to do all of it at once. I just think that takes, again, I don't want to cook for 3 hours, so I do twice a week, right? But whenever you want to do, or whatever you want to do, once a week or twice a week, I want you to just plug and play that scenario in your head, all right? So for me, when I've done once a week and twice a week, I will always start with meat first, all right? I will choose 2 meat options for the week. And then you could do the math. If you eat 8 ounces of meal, just go ahead and buy 3 pounds of meat, right? Maybe 4. For me, I eat 10 ounces typically. So I'll buy 4 pounds of chicken for the week, maybe 5 pounds of chicken for the week, and then I'll buy 4 pounds of beef. And I make those simultaneously at the same time. Can't say the word. You can comment in the comments if you want. But I will make my beef in the cast iron pan, and I will cook it, chop it up, right? Just make ground beef. If you want to do burgers, sometimes I'll get little like burgers, if you will, burger patties. And the chicken breast, I will put it in the air fryer or the oven while it is making the beef. So boom, now I have 2 meats for the week. And then that is now my main component of my meal prep dish. Second, now I will have like a vegetable or a side for my meals. And then do the same thing. I grab 4, 4 different things to add from my grocery list into my meal prep. So I have 4 components. I'll do, a carrot, like a honey glazed carrot, right? Or I'll do a roasted cauliflower or broccoli. I'll do potatoes or sweet potatoes, right? Those things I will just mix and match for the week. And then lastly, I maybe have a starch. So usually my starch is potatoes, or I will have like a carb source, like fruit. For me, it's usually fruit. So I'll grab a bunch of fruit from the store. I'll have my pineapples cut up. I'll have my mangoes cut up. I'll have my kiwis in the fridge for me just to grab and go. I will have the carb source like a white rice or a potato grabbed, and they're ready to cook and they're already ready to go. What this is you are having components. You're not having full fucking meals that you might get sick of, one, by day 4, and then get sick of cooking these fancy meals by day 4, right? What this does is instead of having 2 meals for the rest of the week, probably have like 8 or 6 different meals. I can take my beef and put it with the carrot, and I can put it with some fruit. I can take my burger patty, and I can take a sweet potato, and I can take the carrots, That's the second meal. Boom, I have chicken. I have broccoli. I have rice. Boom. Now you get what I'm saying. You have these meals that are just mixing, matching, so it changes your taste palette. And your body is not going to get sick of it after 3 fucking days of eating the same meal over and over and over and over and over again. It's repetitive. People think that they need to eat the same thing to be healthy. No, you just eat like a dog, right? That eating like a dog is not going to benefit you, and eating the same meal over and over and over again is not the most enjoyable. So that's what I do, and I've been doing it, and it's made me succeed, and it's had me stay lean year round and be in shape the last few years because I don't get sick of my meals. And I have some bonus tips on top of that, right? So one, I'll have like pickled vegetables that I'll add to every meal if I do eat the same meal. I'm not gonna act like I'm not a fucking dog and I don't eat the same meal. I do, right? But I change the components as well. So that bug made me jump, swing. But I'll have those components different as well. So I'll have like pickled beets, pickled red onion, my own pickles, pickled jalapenos, pickled peppers. I will change up whatever pickled vegetable is in that meal because it changes the flavor profile. So then I don't get sick of that meal. Second thing is I'm a giant sauce guy. I love sauce. I could probably eat 600 calories a day, 400 calories a day, being realistic, in sauce. So like Chick-fil-A sauces I loved as a kid, sriracha mayo I loved as a kid, ketchup I loved as a kid. But as we know, those things will add up. Ranch I loved as a kid. So I'll make my own, right? I will take a Greek yogurt base, and then I will make a sauce. So like an avocado crema, I'll have like avocado, lime juice, jalapeno, Greek yogurt, roasted garlic, said lime juice, salt, and some seasoning, and I'll blend that together, cilantro as well, and that's my sauce for the week, right? And then I'll have another sauce on top of that. So then I'll take another Greek yogurt base, I'll do sriracha mayo, garlic, well, I'll do, not sriracha mayo, forgive me, restart that. I'll do sriracha, Greek yogurt, cilantro, pepper, and garlic, and salt, and I blend that up. And I'll add some hot sauce for the spicy component as well. So that is 6 ingredient sauce. What I have now is, instead of me indulging in Chick-fil-A, instead of me indulging in ketchup that has so much fucking sugar in it, rather than me indulging in these things, I am focused on adding a healthy component to my meals, and now I can change up the variables when I make these meals so they taste different every time. So if I have my chicken and I dip it in the sriracha sauce that I made, or the spicy sauce that I made, it tastes different, right? And now I don't have to worry about adding bullshit calories to my meals, and I can always have different variables there. The third thing, you could add a marinade, right? So rather than just cooking all the chicken at once or cooking all of your sirloin steak at once, you can have it sit in a marinade for a couple of days. So for me, I'll do like a Greek yogurt-based chicken marinade. I'll add a bunch of seasonings, maybe a little bit of lemon juice, and I'll let it sit for 24 hours, right? And when I get home from my shift at 7 p.m., I'll work all day. I'll get home at 7, and I'll have that chicken already sitting in the yogurt. What I do is I just take it out, put it on parchment paper, throw it in the air fryer. It's done in 12 to 15 minutes. And now I don't have to work at all because it's already done for me. These things are going to make you actually meal prep consistently and make you eat healthy consistently. But if you keep eating repetitive, crazy, hard meals, you're going to stop meal prepping. And it's going to stop you from actually enjoying the process of losing weight. And if you have more questions in the comments, leave them, right? I will answer every single thing that you put in there. As well as if you still don't know kind of where to go with your direction, then just reach out to me, right? There's a link in the first link in my description is going to be a coaching call that you can kind of apply to kind of get more better direction for yourself. So if you are interested in just signing up for a free one-on-one consultation to figure out where you need to go with even your nutrition, or maybe if it's fitness questions, whatever it is, reach out to me. I've done this for years. I've done this for other people for years, and I could do it for you.